Before the episode starts, it was streamed at my Twitch live, so if you like, please check it out. Okay, now back to the episode. Time to get some grub.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Well, that's a coincidence. Okay, time to go up there. Hello, Cloud Retainer. Been a while since I last talked to you.
One trusts you have met Shen He. So, are you getting along quite well?
Well, kinda.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen He to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway?
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen He have
Yeah,
Adeptus name?
she's still an Adeptus.
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
Yep, she's still an
On
Adeptus.
this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen He is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
Yeah, I thought so.
What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
I mean, I guess it's earlier.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
I mean, looks like a human.
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are
Yeah, that too.
extremely direct.
And then she can carry a lot of stuff.
Yes.
I mean, that's normal for a human.
Like this all those years ago when one...
Extremely large stuff.
In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
Interesting.
Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
God's remains.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
Aw.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhua might have...
Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen He has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross, has crossed with yours. Please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Okay, I'll do that.
Now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhua because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a fascinating conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
In the shadows.
Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
It's raining.
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seek control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Yeah, we didn't get any food, Paimon. We didn't even get any food.
So, Shenhua isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Yep.
Hey, so, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Ah, you saw.
Oh? How did you know?
Yep, you saw it.
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me.
Yeah.
After all, Master is
Talkative.
very talkative.
Yep.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend.
Yeah.
For this, I am very grateful indeed.
Yep.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too.
Yep.
Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress.
Little helper.
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
Don't jinx it, Paimon. Don't jinx it.
Oh, and another thing.
Yeah?
We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way.
Ah, we really got food. Nice.
There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. They're so good.
Are you just gonna bite it?
I concur. It has a rich flavor,
Oh, wait.
far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
We're good? We're good. Let's go. Ningguang's little helper. I mean, secretary.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
Yeah, it's gonna fly up, Paimon.
It's not finished.
It's gonna fly up.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beidou!
Oh, Beidou!
Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of
Paimon
the
doesn't
Jade
know.
Chamber,
Same.
we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Okay.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there.
Who's that?
The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Okay, I need 2 more.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the Plostrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle.
Joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilion.
Nice.
I figured I'd bring it over.
Nice.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
We got competition now.
I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yoon.
Yunjin,
Probably
okay.
the most famous figure in the Lyra opera.
I didn't saw you or know you before.
These two are
Opera
Paimon
singer?
and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Xinghe?
Shenhe.
Shenhe.
I am there.
Sorry, wrong pronunciation.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the Plostrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Diminutive.
Wow. So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now.
Paimon.
I have a proposal to make.
Okay, go on.
Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are teams here. We split the prize between us.
I mean, we can do that.
Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us.
We can do that.
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon.
Helping each other?
The Plostrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
You can trust Master Zhang's smithing skills.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory.
Roger
I'm
that.
gonna take off.
Aye aye, Captain. Aye aye, Captain.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera.
Okay.
Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion. Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it. The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
The Triple D.
Hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Miss.
Something different.
We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Wonder
Of course
Core.
I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day.
Poor guy.
Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
Oh.
The types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
Nope, I don't have any.
We were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium.
Do I have that?
If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Noted.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though,
What are you doing, Traveler?
that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay.
Hearsay, you say.
My advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Problem?
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine Damsel of Devastation also takes place on that mountain.
Interesting, so are we gonna talk to an Adeptus?
Quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Okay. Is your story related to Shenghe? Time to go back here. Okay, around here.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise.
Yeah, it looks nice.
No wonder the legend of the divine Damsel of Devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti. The divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though? It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Sounds familiar to me.
A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite! The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared.
Okay, go on.
The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me." What a nasty piece of work! Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place! But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward. No! Don't do it, little girl! Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Sounds familiar.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
Remain silent.
I really like this story.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray.
Or maybe
A
exaggeration.
degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable.
Yeah, exaggeration.
When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Aw.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Hype. No time to go get this. Here it is. That one over here.
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
Subrosium.
I saw a village on our way here.
Okay, let's talk to some villagers.
Jong said we should ask the locals for help.
Uh,
There's someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
It's been a while since there's some people here.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village?
Creepy.
Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here.
Ah.
Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Ah.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman.
Interesting.
If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shin. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here.
How do you know her?
Rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Yeah, how do you know him?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around.
If you don't want to answer, just go on.
No ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, if you don't want to tell us, it's fine.
Then let's see what we can find in this village.
Let's go. Okay, around you pointed around here. Any clues?
What's this?
The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I will give everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you're getting wearier. Your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenghe. Okay, but if you regret nothing, why the tears? I do not know what I've been doing lately though. I still breathe. I feel like an empty shell. I have read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on looking for a way to save you, but it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Ming Jun. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed its instruction to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. Interesting. The god appeared. I told him I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter Shanghi. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of the calamity and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. I left her in the cave. I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by the ominous feeling. I am sorry, my love. Forgive me. You too, Shenki. Please forgive me. How stupid I was. How blind. Let me apologize to both of you in person. That. Maybe this is a true story of the divine damsel and devastation.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus.
No.
And she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it.
That's so dark.
It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Back here once before, a few years ago. Alone. I hid it from Master at the time.
Oh.
It was deserted then, too. Except for a few low-life bandits.
Yeah, I saw them.
Everyone and everything I remembered was long gone. But as people were passing by, they stopped to admire me. They praised me, telling me I gave off the aura of an Adeptus. I tried explaining to them that I wasn't an Adeptus, just an ordinary person who came from this village. But no one believed me. When I saw how run down all these houses were, I felt at a loss. It was like I took a look at the world, and on the surface, it looked like a vast realm with so many places I could go. Then I looked a little closer, and there was nowhere for me to go at all.
Suddenly, so much time has gone by. Everything has changed.
Last time I visited, I felt so upset. But today, I don't know why, but it feels different.
It is easy for your mind to run wild when you are alone. But this time, you are with your friends, aren't you?
Yes, my friends.
No. Is there more lower? There it is.
It seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster.
I'm not done yet reading. Okay. A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east of the village, but in around 2 weeks the mother died of disease. The young daughter went missing, and shortly after the father hanged himself on a tree in the yard of his own house. That sounds like a horror movie. It was confirmed that traces of an evil god remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking as no one is certain whether the evil god's remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you are in this area.
His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Ningjun.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium.
Yeah.
Let's have a look over there.
Here. There's more.
This is it.
Okay. Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding Subrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at a right place at the right time. Legend has it that you may find Subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake south of the Tianheng at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun. Thus, the setting sun. Noted. So, is the Subrosium part of the remnants of the evil god?
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired Adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's.
Yeah, I
I
heard.
could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well,
So that's why you
I
did
don't
that.
know how that story.
Hiding the cure.
I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to burst of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the adept.
Oh, so you know.
So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
This guy sounds sad.
Must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
That sounds so sad. Having no emotion.
Then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some
Feeling
solace
nothing.
knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Aw.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Sabrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Okay, let's go. Anything?
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Oh, okay.
Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera.
Oh, okay.
But I've never
That's
thought this
that's
way
nice.
before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet. Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go!
Paimon.
We can't let someone else beat us to it.
Paimon. You're having a moment.
That's everything we need. Let's head back and report in.
Okay, well, I wanna get this topaz.
Curious if Beto's made any progress.
I mean, I'm having a lot of progress, Paimon. And we're good. So again, got the things you need.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
You surprised?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Take your time.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Hey, Beidou.
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
I got the stuff.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Okay, but don't make it in a rush.
Master Zhang.
Don't rush
We
it.
should look into the Adepti sigils next. But where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Yeah, she knows a lot of Adepti.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me
Nice.
to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
Nice, nice.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long.
No, don't be like that.
There's so much basic knowledge that I lack.
Don't be like that. You can learn.
Work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Don't be like that.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
A win-win scenario for you. Return and start making the Wonder Crystal and the Adepti sigils. Well, I didn't. Okay, it didn't take that long.
The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my masters, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
Okay,
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
thank you too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Okay, it's a race of time now. There's no color. I'm just gonna walk there. No, I got the stuff you need.
Ningguang's little secretary. We found all the materials.
Nice one.
Oh, already?
Yep,
All three of you found them together. Okay, I see.
teamwork.
The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
Exactly 3. Beidou, Xingyun, and the Traveler. And Paimon.
Are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
Yunjin at Yunyun.
It's over already? I haven't even found the prostrate yet!
Speedrun, boys, speedruns.
Can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our 3 winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here.
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Interesting. Oh, Beidou's busy.
Alright then. Guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
So what's your question again, Paimon? How to make a business? Are you sure you're gonna do that? Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Hello, Ningguang.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky.
I'm ready to go.
Thank you all for your work.
3-day plan, nice one.
It's time for me to fulfill my promise.
So I got 3 questions. 1 question for me.
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right.
I want to listen to the opera.
I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here,
Ooh.
in the newly built Jade Chamber?
Well, that's a nice scene though.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Nice, nice.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Nice, you got a boost in performance.
The Traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now.
But good luck.
Do come and see my play when the time comes.
And good luck with the opera and things.
You're next. What is your question?
Paimon or me?
I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts.
Understandable.
Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Okay, do I need to choose or Paimon you're gonna choose?
Mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well. Guess Paimon will ask a question.
No, Paimon, no.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends.
Yeah, that's a lot
For
of
what's a
things.
good opportunity.
That's a lot of
All
things.
of these traits are crucial.
Entrepreneurship.
Know how to make money. I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it.
Mora.
So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
So I can get Mora here?
Great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe.
Ooh, passive Mora? No?
Me?
I mean, it's Beidou question.
Group effort.
Oh yes, you go ahead.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
I mean, okay,
Are you
if you...
sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Paimon, no, let her think of a question.
Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question.
Ooh, next question.
Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Beidou.
Just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ninguang, don't forget what we talked about.
Ooh.
It's gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations.
Ooh, they have a deal.
Dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Ooh.
Glad to hear it.
So that's what you need for the wound dressing.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
Aren't you gonna fight something?
We'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna begin to prepare for lift off.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Interesting. Is it back? Are you back? Deja vu, just gotta say. So that was the purpose of Beidou.
Right on cue. Vindra the Vortex, Baisht.
Who's that?
Osial's wife. Follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
So that's what Beidou's planning.
Since something was stirring in the deep.
Yo.
Warned me months ago.
Alright.
Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Interesting. So that's what you did.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to
So-
overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Cool. So, human versus God, or... Oh! Pew! Yeah, no helping now. Our own power. So cinematic. I love it.
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
Bro! That's a big tsunami. Ningguang?
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
Yeah, tsunami, guys. Well, that's an average sword. I didn't even do anything. And even failed it.
You are a cursed child.
Damn, goosebumps.
Nothing but disaster to us all.
I got goosebumps.
If you die, I can bring her back.
Damn.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
The goosebumps. The Ice Queen. It's so extra, I love it. Well, I thought it's gonna stay there forever. Or a while. Don't let her escape. Okay. Gonna jump down, okay? That was so cool. I missed this so much. Cinematic scenes.
What are you doing here?
I don't know.
I can't let you be the only one taking this risk.
How did we get here?
We see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared.
Bad,
And
bad
she's
timing.
already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive.
Okay.
I may be nearing the end
I like
of my
this.
stamina, but in a
I'm just
fight,
gonna go on you.
I think I have the upper hand.
I got a lot of damage. One more hit. Where are you? Your thing, I'm ready. It's so a cool place. So. Oh, fine. There's more! Okay. So you got... Don't tell me you're a Hydra.
Just a scratch.
Just a scratch. You're a... Interesting. So you're kind of like a Hydra. Unexpected. No hits, no hits. That was bad timing. You're going down. So I got 2 heads. No more heads left. Going around. Use good time to heal. Can I hit you from here? No. At least I got full health back. Ow!
Focus.
You're so cool. You're cool, boss. Okay. Go here. Heal. Ganyu. I know how to dodge that. Okay, so I can only melee. Is that it? That's the thing. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Fire, water. Hmm. I hit you from here. Oh, I can.
Power that ended high shot.
Okay, this is my full damage set. Okay, here. Ah, bad. That was bad. Okay, healing again. Dodge here. I can't hit you from there. Like, ooh, I can. You're a fake one. Young Fei, you need to heat me. Okay, where are you again? Where are you? Show yourselves. Going around. I'm gonna heal again. Okay, healing. That was a fail. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay, this is going down. Got one down. Okay. So the okay. So she only got 3 heads, and the two are faded colors now. I need to hit the one that's not you. You don't have colors. Don't have colors too. That's a combo. Ow! 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 That was painful. Let's dodge. Oh, here. Hi, Beto. Let's heal. Okay.
Incinerate.
Okay. I'm good here. I can attack. No. Ah, good enough. Half health. Healing again. Good thing I have young homie here. It's so cool. Okay. Here you are. Whee!
Take this.
Okay.
Motion to compel.
But I need to use her. Hello. Okay, here. Okay, wait.
Manifest.
I need more. Oh. Okay, I mean it's a good spot, right? No, here. You're gonna do the finishing blow. Where are you? This is taking a while. You are fake. Just stand in the corner. For real.
My will embodied.
And
Cryo incarnate.
missed. Good.
She's getting away!
Nice.
Can we go after her?
This is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her.
It's a cool area though.
If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Yeah. Time to leave. That was a cool fight. I didn't expect to fight. That was cool and fun. Didn't expect to fight a boss fight in a mission. Are you alright? Are you okay? Are you alright? Okay.
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me.
I mean, you did the final blow.
Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
We are alive. That's important.
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you
Yeah.
visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Ganyu Stone Forest?
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Yeah, protected us.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Oh, thanks. You protected all of us.
Recuperate. But don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
I'm ready.
Yes, ma'am.
I trust you've reached a conclusion.
Hello.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
She's human though.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has
Backup
observed
plan.
the adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time.
Last time? Last time.
One finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough.
Enough.
No doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
Well, thanks for serving us then.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned.
She knows.
This trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
She knows.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Aw.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for that.
Cloud Retainer. Always.
They are all like this.
Cloud Retainer.
Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Cloud Retainer.
Have a good rest.
Typical Cloud Retainer.
Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Well, that was fun. Let's go. Party time.
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here
You're making me
are
hungry,
distinguished
Paimon.
guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses.
Beto's gonna have fun in here.
One. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Yep.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Here we go. Cool. It's a banger. The animation though, so great.
神女劈冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。
That was great.
彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂。据此时。
That was nice.
What did you think?
So great. Amazing.
You sang rather well.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, Pan.
Mom wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on.
Yep, life goes on.
I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I found the opportunity I needed to change.
Aw.
Ms. Yun.
Oh no.
Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious Traveler.
Sup?
Well, I'll be. This was worth showing up for. Let me pull up a chair, all right. We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Seems like she still has a long way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Aw.